Hello viewers, welcome to our today's lesson. My name is Teacher Dennis. Today I want to take you through a math lesson, and the topic of today that we're going to discuss is on squares and square roots of numbers. And basically for a start, it will be very important if we start with the squares of numbers first, and then when time allows, we'll again look at the square roots of numbers. It is important to understand what we mean by squares of numbers. Squares of numbers. Now, for better understanding, a square of a number is defined as a number multiplied by itself. So a square of a number is a number multiplied by itself. That is very important. So a square of a number is a number multiplied by itself. For instance, they ask you to get the square of 2. The square of 2, for this case, will now be 2 multiplied by 2. That is what we mean by a square of a number. And a square of a number, the sign for a square is raised to power 2. For example, if you want to show that the square of 2, we normally raise to power 2. So that 2 that is up there is what denotes the meaning of a square. So if you get such a case, this one simply means 2 multiplied by itself, and then our answer will become 4. So in short, as I repeat, a square of a number is a number multiplied by itself. That's just an example 1. We can have another example to show what we mean by a square. Example B, maybe 10 square. So 10 square is the same as 10 multiplied by 10. And our answer, when you multiply 10 by 10, we get 100. So the square of 10 is equals to 100, meaning you take 10 multiplied by 10. Example C, 8 square. So 8 square in this case, it will mean we shall take 8 multiplied by 8. 8 multiplied by 8. So it will be 8 multiplied by 8. So 8 multiplied by 8 will definitely give us 64. So that is what we mean by a square of a number. You just simply take the number multiplied by itself. This one can also be brought in a form of a word problem. They will ask you, maybe for example, the side, a square measures side 10 meters. What is the area of that particular square? That simply means you will take 10 times 10. So we can have one example for word problem, which says a square piece of land, a square piece of land measures 40 meters on each side. So then you're asked to calculate the area of the land. So this one, it says a square piece of land measures 40 meters on each side. Then we are being told to calculate the area of the land. So it's very simple. It is very important in mathematics you represent the information given in a diagram. So we can have a diagram for a square because the piece of land is square in shape. It is square in shape. So what we know about a square is that all sides are equal. So that means if one side measures 40 meters, then definitely all sides will be measuring 40 meters. 40 meters. This one is also 40 meters. All sides are equal. Now for us to get the area of a square, area of a square is denoted as one side multiplied by another side. So in this case, we shall have 40 meters multiplied by 40 meters. 40 meters. So if you multiply 40 meters times 40 meters, we will get 1,600 square meters. Square meters. What have we done is simple. We have just taken one side multiplied by one side. So this one becomes the area. So a square simply means multiplying a number by itself. In this case, we have multiplied 40 by 40. 40 by 40. So that brings us to the idea of working out the square of numbers. I repeat, it's just simple. You just take side multiplied by side, or you take that number given multiplied by that number by itself, and then you definitely get the answer. So that one marks the end of square. In our next lesson, we will look at getting the square root of numbers. We shall look at getting the square root of numbers. Otherwise, up to that point, I wish you all the best as you work out and as you also follow the videos. In my next videos, I'll take you through how to get the square roots of numbers. Keep watching for the more videos to come. Subscribe, like my YouTube channel, press the notification button, and then you'll be able to see more videos that are going to come in future. Otherwise, be blessed as I wait for you to subscribe to my videos. There are so many videos that are posted on my YouTube channel, so kindly feel free to subscribe so that you can learn more about mathematics, just the same way other things are simple. Otherwise, I have to stop there unless there's a burning question. But still, you can post a comment on my YouTube channel whenever you have a question to ask, that we can also see how to assist you. Thank you so much and be blessed.